This video is sponsored by Flexispot. So now that this 2-day desk setup is complete, I must say I'm truly impressed. Let me take you back to the beginning of the assembly. Now I'm going to be taking apart my older desk to make space for the E6 desk from Flexispot. If you need to skip ahead, chapters will be included. So you can call this the belly of the beast when it comes on to wiring. So let's see, because I haven't taken this out in over a year or more. And that's my wiring. So what I'm gonna do first, I'm just gonna turn it off. Where is the switch? There you go. All right, everything is turned off. All right, so now that the space is now clear of dust and everything, I'm going to start setting up the desk from Flexispot. Here we go. On Amazon, Flexispot offers discount codes on their desk. But if you watch to the end, I'll be giving you an extra 20% off discount code for the E6 bamboo desk. It is good until June 14th. The one thing I like so far, solid. This is bamboo, and I must say it is quite nice. So one thing I'll recommend, guys, is if you're going to start doing your assembly, I recommend that you keep this on the box until you have the legs attached. All right. So the one thing I enjoy too, it has pre-drill holes, so I don't necessarily have to drill any holes. So these are the locations for the legs, and I think this is a location for the power, because this is a standing desk. So yeah, and I love that it has two pre-drill big holes for your cables if needed. I'm not sure if I'm going to need it, but let's see. These legs right here definitely has some weight to it. Very solid. Packaging is pretty good. I love how well they package it. You don't necessarily have to worry too much about things getting damaged in transit. Try not to tighten everything right away. Make sure everything is lined up before. So what I'm doing, I'm just applying the screws into the holes first, but I haven't tightened it fully yet before I want to connect the other leg as well. So far, I must say the assembly has been pretty easy. The instructions are pretty clear. I'm really happy about that. Okay, so now that I have the legs on, it's the best way now to line up the back piece here. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna flip it over like so. And this way now, when I tighten it, I know that it is nicely straight. Much better. So this is the power. Alright, so now that I put each part together at the bottom of the table, what I'm going to do now is just do the wire management for all of this right here and get it all tidied up underneath the desk before I turn it over. So in terms of the wire management so far, this is what I've done. All right, so the next thing I really want to do now is I want to arrange the thing for the cables. So I've gotten something for cable management from Flexispot, the cable management tray. Let's see what's inside. All right, we seem to have run into a problem. So this tray right here is too small. Compared to what I have here, this is way too small. This is not going to hold everything together, and I need to get my computer up and running. So this is definitely not going to work for my setup. I'm going to have to use this one here. The tray that they have is way too small, so I'm going to have to use mine right here. All right, now that we have the legs on, so what we're going to do now is we're going to try and lift this up. Like I mentioned to you guys, it has a bit of weight on it. But what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna move it over here and then take up the cardboard. Just do it temporary right there. I'm not using the wheels because I prefer to have this in a stationary position. So I have some pad underneath it that is going to kind of keep it from scratching the floor. All right, so that's good. Let's give it a test and see how. So they say weighted at around 350. So let's see. It's definitely moving a little bit slow. I'm a big guy. So definitely not bad. Not bad at all. And one thing I can say, this thing is solid. It's not even moving. That is so good. All right, so what I need to do now is start to get back the pieces on the desk. Good. So let's try and tame the belly of the beast of wires under here. So no matter how much real estate you might have on your desk, there's going to come a point when you actually do run out of space. And the kind persons at Flexispot has actually gave me something for storage, and it's actually a filing cabinet. So let me show you guys over here. I can't say it enough, but they have truly gone ahead, and when it comes on to packaging, they've really outdone themselves. This is just phenomenal. I haven't even opened it yet, but I'm very impressed with how they package their products. Wow. And look at the attention here to detail. Look at the keys. That is so sick. Wow. Very, very nice. Very smooth. Love that. Wow. Absolutely loving it, guys. What can I say? The E6 desk has truly surprised me in so many ways. The build quality, the ease of use, wow, it was amazing. It was amazing that the instructions were so clear and I didn't even have to read the entire manual in order to put the desk together. And I love that. I love how easy it is for me to use it, especially when you're using the control panel to raise the desk or to lower it. It is so easy, and not to mention to put in a certain height for your sitting or your standing, the memory. So easy to handle and to understand and to program. It was so easy. And to know that my equipment, my monitors, my camera, if I put it on my desk, my storage for my hard drive is not going to be in any kind of problem because it supports up to 355 pounds. And I'm truly, truly, truly happy that they also sent me a filing cabinet, because one of the things that I had with my older desk was the desk was definitely too small, and oftentimes when I'm working on certain projects, I needed somewhere to put stuff, and to have the filing cabinet there, knowing that it's there for me to store my items easily and it's in arm's length for me to get to. Oh my God, that was another thing that they came in clutch on. The E6 desk is one of the cheaper out of the E7 and the E8, and to know that the load bearing and stability is the same, you cannot go wrong going with the E6. Because if you have something that is on a lower cost, but the quality remains the same right throughout, it's just phenomenal. And to know that it matches my decor, because I went with the bamboo and the white legs, and it totally blends in with the space that I have, and it made that the corner that it's situated right now light and airy, which is what I really want for my space, because I love when my space is clean, tidy, and knowing that the bamboo is a light orange and the legs are white, just perfect for me. That's all I can say. It is truly perfect for me. And the width that I have here is the 60 by 30, and it totally support my two 32-inch Dell monitors on my desk, and I still have room for more things to add. And not to mention that the depth, that 30, is so much better for me, because the smaller desk that I had before is almost like my monitors was right at my face. So I'm so happy, really, really happy that they contacted me, because I was actually in search for a desk and they came in at the perfect time. And I have to take my hats off to them, because the quality, I can't say it enough, the quality of the desk is just by far one of my best. I have to say that. And guys, if you are interested, links would be in the description below for the desk, and all the other items that I'm going to be having on my desk. You can definitely check them out right now.